This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for June 30, 2023, sections of Admiral and Trenchtown under 48-hour curfew. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of the Zimbabwe, Admiraltown and the Trenchtown communities. The curfew began at 6 p.m. Thursday, June 29, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Saturday, July 1. The boundaries of the curfew are north along Russo Road from the intersection with Maxfield Avenue to the intersection with Lincoln Crescent. East along Lincoln Crescent from the intersection with Russo Road, continuing onto West Road to the intersection with Spanish Town. South along Spanish Town Road from the intersection with West Road to the intersection with Maxfield Avenue. West along Maxfield Avenue from intersection with Spanish Town Road to the intersection with Russo Road at the northern boundary. And also, a 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of the Olympic Gardens community in St. Andrew. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Thursday, June 29, and will remain in effect until Saturday, July 1. The boundaries of the curfew are north along West Bay Farm Road from the intersection with Unity Lane to the intersection with Sterling Road. East along Sterling Road from the intersection with West Bay Farm Road to the intersection with Balcom Drive. South along Balcom Drive from the intersection with Sterling Road to the intersection with Unity Lane. West along Unity Lane from the intersection with Balcom Drive to the intersection with West Bay Farm Road. During the hours of the curfew, all individuals within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander. Gang split leads to St. Catherine gun attack. Police are probing whether gunmen made good on their threats following the killing of a man in Windsor Heights Central Village, St. Catherine, Wednesday morning. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Ryan Romario Minto, otherwise called Boise. The news understands that the men who used to be part of a gang, of which Minto was a member, decided to switch allegiance to another in the community. As a result, Minto's former cronies threatened to kill him. Information reaching the news is that around 7:30 a.m., Minto was at home with his mother and other siblings, washing his clothing at the right side of the house when he was attacked. Police said Minto was pounced upon by armed men who opened gunfire, hitting him in the upper body and head. The men escaped on foot while firing several shots in the area. The now deceased was later found beside the house, lying on his back motionless by family members. He reportedly had blood on his upper body and the face. The police responded and took Minto to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The Central Village Police are conducting investigations. Jamaican man charged with murder in the Bahamas. A Jamaican man accused of killing another man outside a gaming establishment in Grand Bahama 2 years ago was on Tuesday charged with murder. Rick Crosby, 24, was formerly arraigned in the Freeport Magistrates Court. He was not required to enter a plea. Mr. Crosby was remanded until August 8, when a voluntary bill of indictment will be served to transfer the case to the Supreme Court. Omar Punch Penn, 41, was shot dead on February 21, 2021. According to the Bahamas media, there has been 2 previous attempts on Mr. Penn's life in 2018 and 2019. He had also been featured on the police wanted list for murder. Port Authority defends limiting beach access at Portland's Kenwright Pier. The Port Authority of Jamaica has defended its decision to limit access to the beach at the Kenwright Pier in Portland. Residents in the parish have been complaining about the lack of access to free beaches across the country in general and specifically in Portland. Donna Samuda Wilson, representative of the Port Authority, said there are requirements that must be met to ensure the safety of the public.
The public does have access to the space. Obviously, it is a port facility, which means that there are going to be times when you will not have access to the space. Once there's a vessel in port, because of security concerns, that will not happen. we have had a number of vessels that have come in and they've used this spot specifically, this dock, which means that when they are here, you cannot be given access. It's a certified ISPS cert port. The NEPA Act dictates that once we have a beach facility, we have to retain 2 lifeguards based on the size of this beach. We're open 7 days per week. If there is one that is on vacation leave and the other one is off, we will not give access. We have a responsibility to uphold.
Government urged to explain failure to table 6 Integrity Commission reports. There is a call for the government to provide an explanation for the failure to table the reports of 6 separate investigations conducted by the Integrity Commission that were sent to the Houses of Parliament. In a tweet Wednesday night, the Integrity Commission said it sent the reports to the Houses of Parliament on June 20. The Integrity Commission said the reports were addressed to the House Speaker as well as the Senate President and copied to the clerk. Jeanette Calder, Executive Director of Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, has questioned why the reports were not tabled. She argued that an explanation must be forthcoming, considering the country has seen a similar situation before.
I think an explanation is important, coming from the fact that we have been here before. And when we were there in 2020, it was the CMU report. Several reports had been sent. This one was withheld. And if my memory serves me correct, what had presented a difficulty for the Speaker is that the Auditor General had gone to a PAC meeting and had indicated that she had submitted it to the Parliament. Then, by the time the House was meeting, it didn't materialize, and so the question was raised, and the House Speaker said, but I never get it. What complicated the issue is that there was a hot mic, when someone doesn't realize that they're actually being heard, and the Speaker was heard saying, me not table it today. I want to underscore that who the report is coming to are our elected representatives. It really means that anything tabled in the House, the public has a right. They are entitled to it.
Heavy rain brings the traffic to a crawl in Mandeville. Several roads were flooded and others reduced to single-lane traffic in Mandeville on Thursday afternoon during a thunderstorm. A section of Villa Road was inundated with water, resulting in some motorists using alternative routes while others took chances driving through the flood waters. There was a similar situation on the Carteret Road in the vicinity of Bel Air High School. The nearby Clover Cottage Road was also flooded. There were also reports of flooding on Ward Avenue. On Villa Road, close to its intersection with Levy Lane, a downed tree reduced a section of the road to single-lane traffic, and debris impeded traffic from Park Crescent to Hargreaves Avenue and the South Race Course Road. The flooding caused a pileup of traffic on roads leading in and out of Mandeville Town Center. Earlier this month, Mayor of Mandeville Donovan Mitchell appealed to residents of the parish to take the necessary precautions during the 2023 Atlantic hurricane season, which started June 1. I am saying to people of Manchester, please plan. We can't say we are not having any hurricanes. It is a normal hurricane season based on what I see coming out, but you are to protect your documents. You are to make sure you have water put aside, your medication and emergency things just in case you have to move away from your house, Mitchell said. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.